Hi friends, welcome back to my channel Enriching Minds. Today we are going to learn how to multiply multiplication of decimals in our second last part from which is taken from our textbook. Here next video, let us see how to divide. Now we learn how to multiply. Multiplication of 10, 100 and 1000. On multiplying 10, the decimal point shifts one number towards the right, and if it's 100, two number towards the right, and it's 1000, three numbers towards the right. If you check here, 2.34 is multiplied by 10. They are at 10, so one the point shifted one thing towards our right side. This is how to multiply with 10, 100,000. Multiplication of whole numbers. Multiply the decimal without the decimal point by the given decimal and mark the decimal point in the product to have as many places in the decimal as are there in the given decimal. If it has two, first multiply it. If the divisor has two digits, so you shift the point two digits towards uh, towards the center. This is how to multiply with whole numbers. Multiplication of decimal Multiplication of decimal with decimal number. Multiply the decimal without the decimal point, just like whole numbers. Mark the decimal point in the product in such a way that the decimal point places in the product is equal to the sum of the decimal in the given decimal. If you see here, 73.68 multiplied by 54, first you if you multiply them, get the answer and put the point in between as how many digits there in the device multiplier. Let's see some exercise. Now I'll just read out the exercise loud, and you may note down the questions, pause the video, solve it, and I'll show the next slide. I'll show you the solutions. Now I'll read out these questions. 28.50 multiplied by 48 and 35.8 multiplied by 9.8 and 0.264 multiplied by 12.5 and 7.54 multiplied by 10 and 0.83 multiplied by 10 and 0.032 multiplied by 10. Here now we have learned how we had seen how to multiply. Now I'll show you these question answers. 28.50 multiplied by 48, which is equals to 1368. Here you have to put the point in between, but if it's a 50, you can directly multiply it, and you got this answer. 35.8 multiplied by 9.8, which is equals to 350. 35.84, 0.264 multiplied by 12.5, which is equals to. Here by mistakenly I wrote the wrong answer. You can comment down this answer and read what are this answer. And 7.54 multiplied by 10 is equal to 75.4, and 0.83 multiplied by 10 is equals to 83, and 0.032 multiplied by 10 which is equals to 3.3 0 03.2. Here you found a mistake. Here is 0.32. Here is the answer is yes. Now we are done with our chapter. I will see you in the next chapter, preparing it about uh, how to divide decimals. For now, we're done with our chapter. I'll see you in the next chapter. Thank you.